Hi everybody, welcome to the Colorado Conservatory for the Jazz Arts. My name is Jake Alvarez. I'm here at the Kalamath building at 800 Kalamath that we share with the Metropolitan State University of Denver. We're here today just to show you about what an average rehearsal will look like at CCJA. So let's go on and get in the building. Let's take a look about what's going on.
Alright everyone, and this is the front desk at the Kalamath building here where you walk in. It's a nice little landing spot when you first get here. So you'll be greeted by a staff member at the Colorado Conservatory for the Jazz Arts and the wonderful visage of Mr. Ron Miles here whenever you walk in for your rehearsals and everything. Let's go take a look around the rest of the building and see what else we got going on here though. Thanks for hanging out with me here, everybody. We're in Studio 101 here at the Kalamath building. I just wanted to take a moment to go over a couple of things to make sure that you can get the most out of your rehearsal here at CCJA. So first and foremost, we just ask that you have no food or beverage in the rehearsal spaces. You can see how wonderfully clean they are. They are that clean so that way you can be as creative as you can possibly be. So any food or beverage except for water in a sealed container should be dealt with in the atrium area where you hang out. So just water only in the rehearsal rooms. It's pretty simple. Other than that, if you could just keep noodling to a minimum, so when your instructor's talking and trying to give you or any of the other students in your ensemble any sort of advice about a passage, anything like that, we just ask that you keep noodling to a minimum. So finger through your parts if you wanted to, just don't blow air through the horn. Take those volume knobs on those electric basses and electric guitars, just roll them down for a second. If you're playing drums, anything like that, instead of hitting the drums, because those are loud instruments, they're designed to be loud, you gotta learn how to play them quietly. That's the fun part about it though. But take those sticks, just play on your leg, anything like that. We just want to make sure that, again, both you and anyone around you can get the most out of your rehearsal time at CCJA. There's a couple more things that we want to go over here for you, so thanks for hanging with us. Just a couple more things about cleanliness here at the Kalamath building. Again, we like to keep it as clean as possible so that way you can be as creative as possible. So for us, just take a couple moments to do a couple things at the end of every rehearsal. We would be super grateful. Number one, ask your instructor if they need anything when you're tidying up the room. Goes miles. Number two, take a moment, stack any chairs that you have in the room in their respective places. Number three, if there are any stands or stand racks around you in your rehearsal space, just take a moment, fold the stand over, put it in the rack, or stack it neatly to the side of the room. And finally, just take a moment, neatly wrap any cables you might have borrowed of ours. And if you don't know how to wrap cables, find myself or any of the other CCJA faculty, and we'll help you out there. Here at the Colorado Conservatory for the Jazz Arts, we have a plethora of different resources at your disposal that I'd like to take a moment to introduce you to. First and foremost, this is the Drum Thematic Listening Library, available at your disposal before or after your scheduled rehearsal times. Feel free to come in here, hang out, listen to some records that we have either on vinyl or CD format. There will be an instructional video on how to use this library at a later date. Be sure to keep your eyes out for that. There's also the resource that we call our near-peer mentors. Near-peer mentors are musicians of a similar age to yourself that we hired to sit alongside you, to play your parts with you, to answer any instrument-specific questions that you might have. So if you have a near-peer mentor next to you, use them. Ask them questions that you might have about your instrument, about anything about improvisation, anything like that. We have them there as a resource for you so that way you can get the most out of your rehearsal. Other than that, we also have access to a variety of different musicians in the Denver metro area that are here to sub out for you whenever you cannot make a rehearsal. So if you ever can't make a rehearsal, please take a moment, email your instructor or program assistant as soon as you know that you won't be able to make a rehearsal. It'd be a real drag if you play bass in an ensemble and you can't show up to a rehearsal and you don't let us know. So we have resources for that available to you. Let us know if you can't make a rehearsal. We'll find a sub for you. Use your near-peer mentors to the best of their abilities. Ask them questions. All that good stuff. They're there for you as a resource. And come listen to some music in this lovely listening library. All right, let's go check out some more stuff. Thanks for watching this introductory video for the Colorado Conservatory for the Jazz Arts. We appreciate you being a part of the hang because at CCJA, it's about the hang. We'll see you at rehearsal.